Welcome back. I'm Pete, and you're watching the Custom Car Channel. But we're going to work on a Bobcat today, and it's going to be awesome. Since this one's the Silverado, maybe you guys can just call me the Silverado Man. Hey everybody, welcome back. Customer dropped off their car last night. It said it ain't got no heat. I did take it for a drive. Well, first we better go over what kind of car is it. It's a 2012 Chrysler 200. It's got the 3.6, and it's got 134,905 miles. So yeah, last night I took it for a drive, put the scanner on it, because thought it might be the thermostat. Didn't have no codes for the thermostat or anything. I think I had a couple codes for something else. I cleared them off. Well, I saved a report. But anyways, I drove it, and the thermostat holds between 190 and, almost 200. So it's not the thermostat. Usually these will set a code for that. I did also verify that it does have just very little heat, and I also verified that it can switch all the way to cold and then back. But I don't know. So I think it's something like a plugged heater core. So I just brought it in. I popped the hood. I looked back to the heater. The heater core is way down in the kind of in the middle towards the driver's side. I'd have to lift it up probably to get access to it or pull the intake. I don't want to do either of those. So I took the little air duct off, and the hoses are right there. And we're gonna try to flush that out. So that's gonna be kind of cool. So I got this little bucket set up I made up, and it's got a pump on it right here. I had to put the pump. I just was putting a hose in there at first. But I had to put the pump and drill a hole through the bucket because the pump won't prime. And then today, it's not leaking anything. Here, I'll show you. So today, I had an old, water filter thing. And that's the inside little screen. And I was able to put that on there really good with an O-ring. And so, yeah, we're going to run a little bit of this because we're just doing the heater core. The antifreeze don't look that bad a condition. It is the yellow stuff or whatever. So this camera does seem like, I don't know if I told you, but this is a new phone I ordered. It's brand new. So I'm trying this out. Still got to get used to these newer cameras. This one seems like it's a little close up to it. I can't make it far away like my other one. So I kind of made a decision. I am going to replace the battery in that old Moto. It's just a G4. So I think the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to pull out these heater lines. I'm not even going to try to catch the antifreeze because I'm not going to be able to. Not very easily. So, one of the heater core lines is right here. And the other one is right here. And then we'll just hose pick these just a little bit. And this one also. Not corroded or anything. This car looks like it's in pretty good shape. The antifreeze is not. Antifreeze doesn't look that bad. Like, I don't know why it would be, and it's full, and it tests, the freeze point is good. So I don't know why the heater core would be plugged. I don't know. So there's one. I think I'm gonna use the pliers again. Let's give it a twist. Yeah, it'll come right off. So I'm not sure which way it flows. We probably should have found that out, but I'm gonna flush it both ways. So this one is pump out. Got a little adapter. Let's put that one way back here. I think I'll slide that clamp back on. I think I'll look for a bigger hose, barb connector, splicer. I'll just slide the clamp back on there. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll just put that into there. Put some of this flushing stuff in. Let me read this and see what it says. So it says I'm supposed to put the whole bottle in if I'm doing it just for the engine, for the whole vehicle. I'm just going to pour a little bit in there. Now this is just going to cycle the coolant, or cycle it through and clean it. That's what we want to do. I do have some other cleaner if we need to use it. And last time I did this, I was using 2 pails, and I wasn't able to. I wanted to show you guys all the stuff that came out. So this time we're going to use 1 pail. We'll see what comes out. So let's just see what happens here. Oh, we got a leaker. Let me throw that clamp on. Mother pearl. Alright, let's try that again. It could be restricted because I usually don't have to put a clamp on both ends. Although she's coming out pretty damn good. Yeah, this is working. Alright, let's just switch these around. Can't really see nothing in there. I'm going to have to switch this kind of quickly. Like that. Let's watch this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some dirt going that way. Let's let it flow this way for a little while. I'm going to add a little more water. I'm going to add a little more cleaner. I don't smell. This doesn't smell. I don't know what kind of cleaner that is. It looks like water to me. I'm just really happy there's no leaks. I got her fixed. I am building a whole new flusher and an exchanger. That's going to be pretty cool because I'm going to build it all myself, and we'll do a video. Yeah, so I think this is going to fix it. We'll take it out with the scanner, and I'll get the thermocouple on the meter, and we'll see what we did. And we'll just let this circulate. I might shut the camera off, and then we'll come back, put this bad boy back together, get this thing back on the road. Alright guys, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I had it circulated and it kind of foams up. I don't know. We'll try it a little bit now, and then I'll switch it up. We'll do that a couple times. And I can see some stuff floating around in the pail. And then we're going to dump this pail out. And yeah, I got some GO5 ready to go. We'll set that over here. And then we're going to dump this pail and switch it out for water. We're probably going to have to do that a couple times. Whatever this stuff is, it's working. So the flusher I'm building will have valves built in. We will never have to switch hoses around. Let me wipe my hands a little bit before I plug this in. Alright, let's try it again. I think that's better flow than what we had before. So let's try that again, the other way again, and see if anything comes out. Yeah, I can't wait to build my new flusher. This is kind of messy. Alright, let's dump her. I think we can just set this one up here. Now I'm going to roll this over. I got a pail right down here. Oh yeah, there's some crap in there, and when I dumped it, my little filter fell off. So let's just flush a little water in this, and then flush it into that pail. I'm just wondering, you know, if the flush stuff is dissolving some of this. All right, looks like I got it pretty well cleaned out. So I'm gonna put some water. Now let's get the screen back on there. I don't know why that came off. The screen is a very good idea. It's just not a very good fixing yet. Yeah, I can't get it to go back on. I have a little O-ring I had on there. It was a good seal. Let me just try it again. Alright, I got it back on there. So let's put some water in here. The damn thing just came off. I'm gonna have to fix that, but not today. Alright, let's flush this through a couple times. I don't want to spray it over there. So let's just flush the water through there and see what happens. Alright, let's go back the other way. We'll do this a couple ways and we'll do it again. Alright, let's dump this out, this round out. And then I know there's stuff in that pail, so we're gonna check that out when we're done. Actually, we should check it out before we're done. Oh yeah, there's more crap. I'm gonna rig up this filter so it don't come off. All I have to do is put something in there to hold it over. something just a little bit shorter than this. I'll find something. That'll work. Found a little extension. Alright, let's fill her up with some water. I just saved a couple of old antifreeze jugs and I fill them up with water. Alright, let's flush her out again. I think I'm going to get my little hose holder. Yeah, that's being that way. Let's plug her back in. And we're still getting stuff out. And there's still some of that flush in there. But it is coming out fairly good. Let's switch it around. Do this a couple times. Yeah, there's still stuff coming out. That's why I put that screen on there. We can just use one pail. All right, let's get rid of this water. Get some more water in there. And this is going to be it, and then we're going to blow it out and hook it back up and fill it up. And go for a test drive. And we always got to go for a test drive. I can't wait to build my flusher because this one's just inconvenient. It really is. But it does work. I've used it a lot. Alright, I think we're good. Dump this pail. All the crap is down in there. We'll get rid of this one. Alright guys, let's pull the water out of this. We'll do it really easy. I did dump some of that water out of the pail already. Alright, I think we got the water out. Let's get these hoses off, hook it back up, and then we'll dump this pail and see what's in there. I do want to make sure that back one's all the way on. Yeah, it's all the way on there. Okay, I'm gonna need a little grease. We'll use some Silk Glide. I don't think that's the right radiator cap, but I'm not going to worry about it. Right onto the floor, right where I like it. Let's put a little bit on these things. Well, somebody greased them before. I came off there pretty hard. Oh, the front two are not greased. It's on there. Let's put some antifreeze in it, and then we'll figure out what's in there. May have to start it up. It's pretty full right now. That should be enough to fill up the heater core. But we'll see. I bought some little strainers on Amazon. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're 190 micron, and I can reuse these. I got one over there I just pulled up, but I've been using oil in it, so I got a new one. And I just cut these off. And then it fits my funnel. And this is way better. I used to use paint strainers. And Napa used to give them to me, the PPG ones. But now they charge for them, and they only have a couple on hand, is what it says. So we'll just dump this right into here in that little strainer. We'll catch everything. And we're going to need some more water to flush this out. There's some in the bottom of this pail. All right, still coming out. There's still more in there. Just a couple pieces left. Alright, that looks pretty clean. So I got it all in the strainer now. Yeah, there's some in there. Let's take it over to the bench. Right over here. How's that? Yeah, there's some in there that's not coming out. There's still some in there, but you get the idea. And I think that stuff we put in there, that flush, I think it dissolved some of it. Plus, some of it might have been so fine because the water was hazy and everything. So, yeah, I'm gonna be excited to see if this works. All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready to go on a test drive, and I'll get you guys set up, and I'm gonna get the thermocouple in there on the anag, and get the scanner in there, and we're gonna go for a ride. So, just hang tight and get ready. All right, guys, I just want to start up the car and make sure I got a little bit of heat coming, and make sure the reservoir is full. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then we'll go on our test drive. That's full. It's just a little bit of heat coming. I think it started at 50 and it got up to like 61. I don't like that cap. All right, let's get in that car. That's up to 91. Well, let me turn on the light. 93, climbing. I did put on the scanner. Let me pull up. I ran a smart detection already. She's all in the green. Let me get into some. We'll go into the HVAC data. It's just there's more stuff there that's related to what we're doing. We'll read the data stream. I'll select the ones I think. So we'll just do evaporator temperature, blend door position. We just have automatic, or we just have average ambient temperature, and then there should be a coolant, engine coolant. Okay, I'll select those. Alright, there you go. So, yeah, last night the AC evaporator temperature would only get into the 30s. Right now we're at 61.7. We'll see if that changes. Average ambient air temperature is 32. Well, this car was sitting outside all night. Blend door actuator position's at 100. Engine coolant temperature is already up to 150, but we're already at 111. Okay, maybe... I don't think that if I try to put this up here it'll stay, but we can try it. You can't see it anyways. They should make a dash mount for those things. And this thing don't have no kind of mount. Last time I just propped this up somewhere. So I don't really have anything we can hang this with, I don't think. Let me go look. I might have a little tripod that might clip onto it. I do have a little tripod, but it's not going to be able to keep it held steady. I don't think that's going to stay there. Oh, let's go. So I do think we got it. Engine's at 158. Temp coming out of the heater dunk. I'm coming right out of this one. We're not on high. The high is going to make it go just a little bit lower. Let's just put it in the middle for right now. We'll try it on high. It's not warmed up yet either. All right, we're clear to back out. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we got her nailed. If not, that's going to be good enough for now. I really don't want to pull the heater core out. I think the whole dash has to come out. We will if that's what they want to do, but not today. So yeah, I'm gonna put the scanner down because you guys can't see it anyways. I don't know if you could see it or not, but I can. Yeah, we're all the way on hot. I mean, to me, it feels pretty good. It's still gonna get hotter. It's kind of warmed up today, or the last couple days. It's a slushy mess out here, kind of. It's still, you know, just at the freezing point. Yeah, that kind of looks like our Dodge Dakota right there. Yeah, I think it is. Sure is. There he goes. Yeah, I think this car has a wheel bearing out too. Last night I turned left here and it was a traffic jam. We're going to go straight. I'm just going to turn up the blower on high and get this over with because it's getting warm in here for me. I do have it blowing right on my face. Alright, engine's 163. We still got 30 degrees to go on the engine. It did take me a few miles to get it all the way warmed up. I don't think the thermostat's bad because I stopped and warmed it up to past 200 and it only went down as low as 190. There's definitely a wheel bearing out. I'll have to reschedule. Got a couple other cars coming in today. Meters at 165. Like I said, it takes a little bit to warm up. There still could be some air in there. So once the thermostat opens, when we get back, I'll check the level. But once the thermostat opens, there could be some air in there, and when that thermostat opens, the air will get out. Yeah, so it's a pretty nice car. Glad these guys. This is one of my new customers. This is the second time he's been in my shop, but a different car. So we're on high blower all the way hot. We're on vent. We're on vent and heater. Let me turn it to just vent. Yeah, right there. There's just a vent. Our car's at 170, so we still got more to go. 126 there. 127. She's getting hotter and hotter on the highest settings. We could put it on recirculate, but I'm not worried about it. We definitely have her fixed, so that's pretty easy. Anybody can rig up a little pumper like that. I know anybody can do it because I did it. Yeah, she's starting to cook me out, but we'll keep going. 172 on the engine. The car wants me to put my seatbelt on, but I don't want to. I think we're going to keep going. Normally we turn around right there. I did have to drive it for a few miles to get her all warmed up. Just must mean there's less friction in the engine. It says it's 31 degrees outside. So yeah, that's pretty warm for this time of year in my area. We just went through a cold spell like 2 days ago. It was minus 14. So usually when it warms up like this, that means it's going to snow in it. Snow soon. Like, I think it said snow in 2 days. It's still warming up 135. Engine's at 177. Looks like we're going to have to go all the way down. It's really starting to cook me out. Okay, I'm gonna angle this other one the other way. Yeah, that's hot. So I'm happy with this. Just that little bit in your heater core, that causes a problem. I think the Grand Prix we did, I lost some of that. I don't even know if I published that video. I think I did. That one, you know, what we tried to save it, but I was like thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I got to have a better way to show you guys. And that little one, that's still, I'm going to build a big one, and I'm going to get that filter. That's actually one of them little filters. I think it goes underneath the sink. And when I build that, we're going to put one of those filters right in there, and that'll capture all of it. Because it's going to have a built-in flusher and an exchanger. So I got to get 2 pumps, get one of them flusher guns, and a couple tanks at least. I think I need 3 tanks, but I think I could get by with 2. The tanks are not that bad a price if they're good quality. I can't wait to build it. We got to slow down to make this turn. Come on, man. We did it. Alright, let's just sit here a minute and see where it goes to. So, it's still warming up. We're only at 188 on the engine. And the engine, I'm in gear idling, so yeah, it looks like 650. So it is going to come down. I'd like to see it hold in the 120s. Yeah, it's holding there, went back up a little bit. There still could be a little air. Now it's coming back up. It looks like 125 just sitting here. Let's get back down. Let's get back on the road. I'm going to stop at the gas station, get something to eat. Whoa, baby. You got to stay right here. What is the problem? It was working so good, and now it's working so bad. That's as good as I could do. 140. Engine at 190. I don't think the thermostat's quite opened. It might be seeping through, but it's not open. Yeah, she's blasting me on. It's hot. I'm not sure which wheel bearing it is. I'd have to look it up. Alright, yeah, the thermostat opened because now it went down to 188. That's lower than it was last night. But the thermostat still is not bad. It may be old and getting a little weak, but it's not bad. Yeah. Last night she was holding in there with lowest limits of 190. Today, she's holding in there at 187. Yeah, so the thermostat's open, or at least partially open. It's going back up a little bit now on the thermostat. 189, 140 here. Last night it didn't have, I'm gonna say it was 50-degree heat, maybe 60. There, I didn't look up the. I just really thought it was gonna be the thermostat. So I just put the scanner on there. Yeah, what is our? Yeah, the AC evaporator is reading 41. So that's not a good accurate spot. We'll probably not put heat through the evaporator core. It's just got to be the way it is. So the evaporator core temperature, you can only use that for in the summer on air conditioning. I don't understand why they just don't put a sensor on the heater core too. If they're going to put one on the evaporator core, put one on the heater core. Chryslers in general always have trouble with their heater cores leaking, plugging up, inside and out. I think the number one thing I do for heat and heater cores is Chrysler. And I think most of the times I gotta pull out the whole dash. I know on the pickups I can just undo everything on the dash and just swing it over. I can do a pickup in and out, done out of my shop in 4 hours. The cars, they take a little. I'm not used to working on cars. I've done a lot of pickups. It looks like 140 is where we're bottoming out. Engine likes to run at 189 today. So yeah, I can't wait to build my coolant flusher machine, and I'm gonna do a good job. It's gonna be something I use all the time, and I'm gonna let this guy know about his wheel bearing. I don't think we found anything else. I can't remember. I thought there was one more thing, but yeah. So there you have it. Maybe I'll talk to you guys. All right, there. So there you have it. That wasn't that bad. I'm just making sure I get over far enough. Maybe here should do it. So yeah, if you ain't getting heat out of your Chrysler, flush the heater core. That's what I do first. And I have a scanner, so I drove it. I watched the temperature gauge, so the temperature gauge is coming up. I don't know. That's where it was last night. So that's also a good indicator that your thermostat's good. One of these things is shutting off. So if your temperature gauge is coming up to almost to the middle, I would say it's not your thermostat. It's your heater core. Just flush it out. Use a garden hose. I don't have a garden hose in my shop, so I rigged up that little pumper pail. So yeah, and I'm building a flush machine. I keep saying that. I'm so excited. I should order this stuff right now so I get it done. So right now, sitting here, it's at 127. So yeah, we did it. I'm going to publish this video tonight. Yeah, I think I need to, instead of doing great big jobs for right now on my videos, I need to just do the smaller, simpler ones. And then maybe it'll take me less time to edit. And maybe by that time I'll have somebody hired and they can do it. Of course, I'm pretty fussy. Well, maybe they can do my job and then I'll edit. Alright guys, yeah, there goes my brother. He's driving his service truck. What time is it? It's 12:06. It's lunchtime. Alright guys, I'm gonna go get some food while they still have some, and yeah, that's the aneg. So she was giving me a warning, she's shutting off. Yeah, I'm happy. It's done fixed. So I'm gonna go back home or get something to eat and go back home, and you guys, thanks for watching, you guys. You can catch me next time, and I'll see you later.